Hey everybody, this is Joe, the Over 40 Model Maker here, and I wanted to first off hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving if you do celebrate Thanksgiving. I finally was able to shake off all my excess weight and eating habits from that weekend and that day. So here we are, and we're going to go ahead and show you something that I got in the mail a couple of days ago. And I want to, before we start, if this is your first time here, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you have come here before, welcome back. Glad to see you. And I want to go ahead and start by asking those that know really good Warhammer 40K lore. Spoiler alert, this is what it's going to be. Is the Space Marines from the different chapters, like the um, the Ultramarines, the Imperial Fists, the Iron Hands, all of them, are they supposed to all be the same height? That's an important question you're going to have to remember while I'm going through this review, because I'm thinking that they should be, and a more appropriate title for this video should be, when is an officially licensed product maybe not officially licensed? So, with that in mind, what I got the other day was I went on to my favorite sketchy product website, AliExpress, and got a really good deal. I got myself the Joytoy Black Templar 1/18 scale Sword Brethren Brother Lombast. And right there it says Warhammer officially licensed. I'm not sure this is it. So, what do I mean by that? Well, first off, let's go ahead and just take a look at the box. It looks like a regular Joytoy box, and that's all the accessories that you get with the uh, figure. And I'll be showing those closer to the camera here, actually out of the box. But there was something that I kind of noticed with this particular figure when I opened him up and got him out. And here he is right here in all of his Black Templar glory. And, there's going to be goods and bads with this. So what I want to go ahead and start out with the good is I love the paint job. Everything looks very nice. I don't really see any issues of skipping colors or overspray or anything like that. What I'm getting at with this is this looks shorter than my other two Joytoy Space Marines. Not by much, but the difference is noticeable. Another thing I noticed is the plastic seems to be of a different quality. It seems to be a softer plastic. The joints are easier to move around. It was really easy to get the weapons into his hands, whereas I went ahead and I had the darndest hardest time getting the weapons into my uh, Ultramarine and my Thousand Suns Joytoy. Those, getting the weapons into those hands were just hard as whatever. But again, is that really a bad thing? But also, it says officially licensed, but is this officially licensed? I'm not sure. So let's put him off to the side here for a second. And you kind of notice that he doesn't really stand flat on his feet. This foot seems to do that. It kind of helps, but it looks kind of weird. So along with the figure, you get these two chain things that are supposed to wrap around his bolter and his sword and then attach to his forearms. I haven't done those yet. I'll get to it at some point. I think it attaches back here like that and stuff. I'm still just looking it over, trying to figure things out. You get a bunch of hands, of different hands. You get fists, you get another holder of, a sword holder, you get another hand. If you wanted to switch hands with the weapons, things like that, you get all those. You get his head, his actual human head, very nicely detailed and painted. Whoop, drop that off the table here. And then last but not least, you get his stand, which I will go ahead and diorama that thing up pretty quick. So, what do I mean that he's smaller than a normal Space Marine? So, here I have my other 1/18th Joytoy figure, and the plastic is definitely more sturdier, harder than this guy. And also, if you stand him back to back, to me, it looks like he's just a hair taller. But are Black Templars shorter than Ultramarines? Are they supposed to be? Is this particular person smaller than, say, this guy? I don't know. Again, it's not that major of a deal. It's just he just looks like, even size-wise, just looking at them straight on, they look tinier. But maybe it's because this guy has a whole bunch of more armor sets and armor pieces just for because he's, Ultramarine versus Black Templar. I don't know. Again, not that big of a deal. I'm not going to go ahead and bash it one way or another. I'm very happy with the purchase. Um, I'll still be getting more of these as time goes on once I find like good deals and things like that. But again, if you were going to use AliExpress, please use caution. So overall, you know, 7.5, 8 out of 10. I really do enjoy it. It was a good deal, a good purchase. I can definitely recommend this one. So with that, I thank you very much for joining me here today with this review of the Joytoy Black Templar. Um, Again, I hope everybody's Thanksgiving was great, and I hope everything going into Christmas is going to be just as well, if not better. Leave a comment, hit like, hit subscribe, all those pleasantries that, we're supposed to be asking you, things like that. Um, Go ahead and let me know in the comments if you have any of these Joy Toys. I'm curious to see what other ones people have and if they're worth it or not. So with that, we're going to go ahead and finish this up like always. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, you handsome man. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, you beautiful, beautiful woman. Everybody take care of themselves. Stay healthy, stay warm if you're in a really cold place. And thank you again for stopping by, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.